Okay, so how about for a health issue? Because we talked off camera that I'm a migraine headache sufferer. So how would you treat that, and how often would I require treatment, and is it something that I would have to do every time I started to suffer?
It depends, because a problem is not just a problem. A problem has many aspects. There's, you know, say for migraines, for example, it could be weather, it could be the resentment.
It's weather, I think, most often.
Okay, it also could be a resentment, it could be a past...
I'm mad at the migraines. I resent them.
And as long as you give it that kind of energy, you're going to continue to have them.
Okay.
So it's tapping on all the issues. I say tapping, you know, tapping on all the issues that come up around the migraine. You know, maybe the first time you got one, you were cared for. You know, oh, you know, Matt's got a headache, come on in, here's a cookie or whatever.
I do like the sympathy that comes with them.
There you go. So that's part of the payoff.
Okay.
You know, there's a secondary gain to any issue that we have.
Yeah.
And those are the tricky things to get at.
Well, I noticed you have chocolate here as well. And we were talking about some people have like serious cravings for chocolate, and they can come to you and kind of, you can help just sort of maybe just relieve
Well, it certainly reduce the craving.
Yeah, sure.
And the thing is, you know, the thing with this, you can have some chocolate, and it will not take away your desire to ever have chocolate again.
And it was not like you'd try it and then it'd be like, oh, I hate chocolate now.
Yeah.
Exactly, it won't be like that.
No.
But what it will take care of is all the emotional overeating that happens. So for weight loss, EFT is absolutely magnificent.
Because that's the thing, we're talking about people in excess, because you know, you'll have some of those people who just binge eat, and you know, instead of just going to grab one fudgicle out of the freezer, they'll eat the whole box or whatever. So it's that type of thing, right? To
and there's all
just...
kinds of emotions attached to that.
Sure.
So we all got our comfort foods.
Yeah.
So this works with the emotions, therefore the desire to have it. I'm down to, like, I've never tapped on Hershey's Kisses, so when I do my workshops, this is one of the exercises we do. And after 11 years, I'm still eating Hershey's Kisses.
Well, he gave me one. He's like, smell it, hold it. How much do you want it? I'm like, well, don't I want it? You know, because it's chocolate. I love it too. But, you know,
See, and I could. If somebody told me I couldn't eat that again, that would be fine.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even have to. Okay, so could you do a little bit for us? Like, could you do a treatment
the
on
claustrophobia actually sounds more exciting for me, you know.
I know. That's really
but you never know where that's going to end up.
Yeah,
because there's, you know, I'd be curious as to when it happened first, and what was going on in your life.
Probably my brother, like, sitting on me and covering me with blankets and stuff when I was a kid. I bet you that he landed on me in the pool on top of my head. Things like that. I think it probably comes from my brother. He's sweet, but he just was a little bit, you know, the 5-year-old brother, 5 years older than me, kind of turned
Nelson, I had no idea.
If I could honestly take it back, that's where I would take it back to. It's just that, you know, jumping out of my closet at night in the dark, scary mask on.
I never did stuff like that to my
I can't imagine you doing that. You and my brother are very similar, actually.
You know, I could share. That's a whole other show in itself.
That is another show.
I'm doing this for karmic debt and all the people I scared and terrified. I get to fix them.
Exactly.
So, okay, so where would you tap to?
Okay, first of all, it would be the side of the hand.
And so she does that. You don't.
And this is a very clinical term for this, by the way. It's called the karate chop spot.
The karate chop spot.
Yeah, because if you're going to give somebody a karate chop. Gary Craig, the founder of EFT, wanted it that anybody can do it. So I can teach you today, and from now on, you can tap yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one is a karate chop spot. The next spot would be directly on the top of your head.
Now, how long are we doing this for?
About 7 to 10 taps, something like that.
Okay.
And the next spot, and now these spots are bilateral. And they're also on both sides. I'm freaking out the physiotherapist right now. So it's here, right between the bridge of your nose and your eyebrow. Exactly. And the next spot is on the side of your eye, and it's not on your temple, but right on the orbital bone.
Okay.
You tap there. Yeah, people with glasses, you have to take them off. But okay, underneath the eye, underneath the nose, beneath your lower lip. Or below your lower lip.
Yeah.
And then if you make a fist, and don't make it hard or anything, there's no sense for stressing yourself out, unless you're feeling that way. And you just tap where you would say you'd knot a tie.
Okay. I have a necklace in the way.
And then the last spot we'd use would be 4 inches down from your armpit on the side of your body.
So now, in a session, say if you were trying to cure Leslie of her brother. You would say...
You cure her claustrophobia.
Yes, that's right. Yes, it's brother phobia. You would say things to her about this while the tapping was going on?
I'd be asking questions. I'd be kind of reframing things. You know, there's a lot of neuro-linguistic programming goes into EFT. Gary Craig himself was a neuro-linguistic programming master before he got into EFT.
Now, with the migraine, just going back to that for a second, if I had a migraine and I was doing all of this, would I feel the easing of that? And how long would that take?
You'd probably feel the energy shift. Like most people describe it as, you know, they feel it move. Like they feel the energy's all in one place kind of thing, and then it might move over here, and then they just feel this flood just leave their body or whatever. Some people have actually, it's kind of sat right out here. And
what could you do about my phobia and fear of John Savitas?
Him getting you out there working out and stuff like that? Yeah. No, I met him in the green room.
In the next segment, you and John will work out, and I'll be with Dave, and we'll be tapping out. Look, Leslie's
and
doing
we'll
all
be shedding pounds.
Let him get away with this. John's watching right now on the shore. We're going to bring him in. David, thank you so much. We're going to put your information up on the screen so that people can contact you.
Okay.
It's David Rourke and Associates, and there's the information, Emotional Freedom Techniques. That's what it's called. There's the 888 number as well, or davidrourke.ca. And it's kind of neat technique. I've briefly heard about it before, but I didn't really know it was involved. So it's nice to get some insight on it. So thank you.